While I've covered a couple of artists from Japan, I still hadn't covered the one genre I've been most curious about, city pop. So I just listened to Miki Matsubara. Album ranking. If you watch anime at all and you've been on TikTok before, you've probably heard Stay With Me, Miki Matsubara's most popular song. And I was super curious about this artist and what city pop, 80s pop in Japan looked like. It runs fairly parallel with a lot of US pop from the 80s, and I would even say city pop should be a description of music in the US, because if you listen to anybody who feels like New York from the 80s, then you probably would like Miki Matsubara. People like Hall & Oates, Billy Joel, Elton John, but I would throw a little bit more of kind of a bubblegum pop sound of like Cyndi Lauper on there, and even at times with the way they layer her vocals and harmonies, it feels reminiscent of like Dolly Parton even. I think if you're always hungry for more synth pop from the 80s, city pop from Japan might be a great place to look for more new music. I would say it has a little bit more of a focus on like woodwind instruments, and I think a little bit heavier take on the synths, because I feel like those were more prevalent in Japan. But all in all, a lot of really fun and catchy music from her. So where do I think you should start? If you want a good feel of that city pop sound, I would start with Pocket Park. My personal favorite was Revu, which I feel like doesn't have as strong of a city pop sound. But if you're not one to explore into other language music, I would heavily suggest starting out with Blue Eyes, which is a cover album and has a lot of songs you're probably familiar as they are jazz standards.